Gary here from MrG Shave, back for another Saturday head and face shave. I think this is shave number 187. And as far as the hardware goes, the bowl that I'm going to use, this particular style of bowl is one of my favourites, and it's real budget friendly. It costs you £2, £2.50, something like that. This is the LifeVenture Ellipse bowl, and it's got that little loop at the one side so you can grab it. It's great for lathering up. And the reason I chose blue is it kind of matches the lid of the soap that I'm going to use, which might be a bit of a hint. The brush is the Yaqi Atlantis. I believe this is 24mm knot. Let's get this the right way around. And it's got a coin in the bottom. Beautiful brush this, absolutely beautiful. I love all the Yaqi brushes. I don't think I've got a favourite amongst them. They're all great. It's difficult. This one I like because it's got the shell inside it. So, and I'm using two razors today, one for the dome and one for the face. The dome one is going to be the leaf razor, and it's got Euromax blades in there. And the razor for the face is my Tatara Masamune Nodachi. This is the aggressive one. I think there's two versions of this. Is a medium and an aggressive. I think this is a 0.95 gap, and the blade exposure is pretty decent as well. Let's just how am I going to do it? Get it so it focuses. You can see the blade exposure there. So yeah, it's got decent blade exposure. It's quite an aggressive razor, but I just fancied using it because I haven't used it in a while. With that being said, I think I'm going to get myself ready for the shave, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all ready for the shave. Let's wet the subject matter down. Start with the dome. I'm slowly getting used to the idea of doing both together. Now I've got a little scratch here. I don't know whether you can see that. That's not from shaving, that was the dog. So I don't know whether that's going to open up. This is quite an aggressive razor, so who knows. Right, the pre-shave today, I haven't used this in a while, is my Glyce, and this is Ach Britto Glyce. You can find it on, I think you can find it on Amazon. If not, you'll find it somewhere on the web. It's not got much of a scent. This is supposed to have a citrus scent, which is the theme today. So I'm just going to get this on, and then we'll get on to the soap subject matter. Oh, looking forward to this shave. Weather's okay at the moment, bit overcast, well, intermittent clouds, but it's warm enough. So we're expecting some pretty cold weather this week coming. We're getting an Arctic wind coming down. And I'm not talking about Sig Solo's flatulence. Yeah, sorry Sig. Just rub this in. So wet your hands down, then rub it in. I hope you've all had a great week and that you've achieved what you set out to achieve, and that you're now enjoying the fruits of your work. Or just relaxing in preparation for next week. To start the process all over again. You get to Monday and you start looking forward to the weekend again. Right. Oh yeah, the soap. I haven't told you what the soap is. Let's just put the lid back on. In fact, I won't put the inner lid on. So the soap today is Goodfellas Smile Sea Citrus. This is a great summer scent, this. Absolutely stunning summer scent, this. I have pulled up the scent profile. Get this water off my hands so I can open it up. So top notes of lemon, apple and ozone. Heart notes of jasmine, violet, lily of the valley, rose and orange blossom. And base notes of woody, amber, patchouli and tonka bean. So there you go. Beautiful scent, this. Absolutely stunning scent. And it lathers up really well. All Goodfellas Smile soaps do. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So let's get this on the dome. Oh yeah. So, any news amongst you all? Any birthdays? Any special shaves you've had or disappointing shaves? I must admit, I don't often hear of people having a disappointing shave. I think we enjoy each and every one of them. I think this might need some more water, you know. I've already put in... my routine to produce lather has changed a little bit. Where I used to keep the brush fairly wet, I start from the beginning. What I do is I layer this. I get a sort of half a thumbnail size of soap, put it in there, spread it out around the bottom, and I used to basically just squeeze out the brush after wetting it in the bowl, and then I'd put 4 sprays of water in here on top of the soap that I'd spread around, and then I start to lather. This time, or the last couple of times, I've been flicking all the water out of the brush and spraying, doing the same thing, putting 4 sprays of water using my trusty spray bottle, and then lathering up. But it's been dry for obvious reasons, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. Because that needed 16 sprays of water to get it to that level, and it's still a bit dry. So I think this will do now. My Uncle Fester look. Maybe I should set up a new channel, Uncle Fester Shaving. Right, here goes. So I'm going to do the dome first. Or certainly, as each pass goes, I'll start with the dome. So with the grain. This is where I start to meditate. I love this bit. Amazing. To be honest, I'm not absolutely certain how many shaves I've had with these Euromaxes now. But they still feel smooth. In fact, I don't think they're that old. I think this is probably only the second use with these blades, maybe third, not sure. I just go by feel with my dome shaver with the leaf. because I don't remove the blades in between shaves, I just leave them there and then I clean it when I replace the blades. Whereas with these, I always take these apart and clean them up completely, and then mark the blades with a little blue dot if I've used them before. So one dot for one shave and so on and so forth. Right, here we go with the grain. Now I think this blade is going to work really well with this razor, because this is an aggressive razor, but the blade is, I would say, medium to mild. And it is working perfectly. I do think that combo works. If you've got a mild razor, you put in an aggressive blade, so like a feather or a Kai blade or a Nasset. With an aggressive razor, you put in a mediums to mild blade. Like the Astra, like the Gillette Platinum Blues. You know, they will work better in this. I'm not sure whether the Derby Extra would work in this. I might give it a go one day. But that was fantastic, and that is almost, I mean, obviously there, but that is good enough to go to work with. And it was really comfortable. Wow. So here we go, second pass. I'm going to add a bit more water onto the dome and around the face. Oh, this is great. And the scent, really nice. This is good. You can smell the orange blossom, you can smell the citrus in it. I don't know what ozone smells like. I'm not sure I want to know what ozone smells like. I didn't even know that ozone had a scent. So, yeah. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. You ever smelt ozone? I haven't. Oh yeah. Right, back to the dome, across the grain. Beautiful. And Goodfellas Smile is easily slick enough to use for straight shaving. Oh, fantastic. I don't think I've used it for a straight shave recently. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. If I haven't, I will definitely remedy that, because this is another one of those soaps that's super slick and gets slicker the more water you add to it. Beautiful. Right, across the grain on this side is straight up. There's plenty of feedback and blade feel, but it's super smooth. And then across on this side is as you'd expect. Beautiful. water. So this is effectively the pickup pass on the dome and the against the grain pass on the face for me. So yeah, I'm doing something unusual on Sunday for food. I'm trying a Jamie Oliver recipe, which is sweet and sour roast chicken. So that should be interesting. Got lots of Chinese 5-spice on it, pineapple, red onion, peppers, but you roast it in the oven. And once you've taken the chicken out to rest, you then add rice into the juices in the pan with all the onion and peppers and everything. You add rice into that and a bit extra water, and you put it back in the oven and it cooks in the oven. So really easy dish by the sounds of it. So basically you've got everything in one pan. It is, I think it's from Jamie's One Pan book. Really good. I like some of the recipes. The only thing, I mean, I've got nothing against people who are vegetarian. Please don't get me wrong. But lately, so many recipe books are coming out that have more vegetarian dishes by quite a margin than they do meat. And what I tend to do is, if I'm going to do one of those dishes, I'll just add meat. So, because I'm a complete carnivore, I love my steak and love all my meat. So, but it does irritate me a little bit that it's being almost thrown in our faces, this vegetarian stuff. I understand it's supposed to be good for the planet and everything, but you have to wonder what's going to happen to all those animals that we're not eating anymore. One of those, I guess. I'm definitely never going to be a vegetarian. I will always be a meat eater. Call that old-fashioned, but that's just me. Right, here we go. Against the grain on this side is a cross. But you know, this Astra blade works really well. Super smooth, but you've still got the blade feel. Wonderful. That's a great shave, I can tell you. Let's just wet my hands. Missed a little bit. Just there. That's it. That's BBS. Just going to do the pickups. Just got some soap water in my eye. Only just. That's better. So I'm just going to do the pickup pass. And then it'll probably be down the pub. I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go to the pub. Oh no, I can't go to the pub. I've got to take my son to the pub tonight. So, well, it'll just have to wait until tomorrow. What are your plans this weekend? You going down the pub to watch any sport? I'm not really a sports person. I like watching rugby, that's about it. I will watch football if it's an international like the World Cup or something like that, but I don't support any team. And even in rugby I don't really support a team. I mean, if I lived in Cardiff, then I would definitely support Cardiff, because my father played for Cardiff in the 50s. He actually played for Wales in the 50s. Still got his original rugby shirts. Feel that? Yeah, BBS there. BBS. Perfect. Right, I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all cleaned up. Post-shave feel is excellent with Goodfellas Smile. As with a lot of my favourite soaps, you almost don't need a balm. I always do use a balm because I love the process of traditional wet shaving and the feeling of pampering yourself, you know what I mean? So that's why I use all the products all the time, really. So I'm going to go with my alum, because I've got out of the habit of using it. So, and this was an aggressive razor, and I'm just curious to see what kind of feedback I get, because it didn't feel aggressive. There's a bit of a sting there where the dog scratched me. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of sting down underneath my jawline, more around the area where I often have Velcro. I've always got to pick up around there. But I would say overall a good 4 out of 10. Cheeks and under the jawline was definitely 5 out of 10. So very close shave, very, very close shave. And the burn seems to be intensifying, especially around here. That's now about a 6 out of 10. So, right, let's get the cold going, and then I'll do the cold rinse. I know I've done it slightly differently this time, but I just thought I would do it. So let's wash this off. Amazing. Feels absolutely amazing. I do love shaving like this. It's just such a great hobby. Okay, I'm following up with my usual summer witch hazel, which is Thayers Lemon. I'll probably use Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel again during the summer. It's not something that you have to use exclusively in the winter, but when you're using something with a citrus theme, then it makes sense to use a citrus Witch Hazel. And that is amazing. Love it, love it, love it. And then Agua de Colonia Concentrada Alvarez Gomez by Alvarez Gomez. This is, when I first purchased this, the scent didn't really appeal to me, but as time has gone on, it's definitely grown on me, and it's really nice Mediterranean scent. There's obviously citrus in here, but there's a lot. This is a much more complicated scent than just citrus. Oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, oh no, it's not. I've got to tell you about the balm. I found this balm. I'm pretty sure I got this from the barber club that I used to have a subscription to. And I don't think I've actually used it. But I found this when I was putting all my den back together after refurbishing that room. And this is natural Mandarin Basil Lime Essential Day Cream. So it's not really a post-shave balm, but I'm just trying to see what it says on there. Professor Herb, I think it says. It's so small. It's made in England. Rosedon Group UK, and I think in what looks like a little banner underneath his face it says Professor Herb. Let's see if I can get that in close enough to focus. But yeah, even with my glasses on I can't really see that. So I think a redesign of that label, if that's... Now this is very liquidy. It literally, you dip your finger in and it is a cream, basically. Well, not even a cream. It's the consistency of double cream, I guess. Oh, so I'm just going to put this on. Oh, that's got a nice scent. Yeah, very nice. That goes very well with this. So I'll put that on and we'll see if that has an effect. When you next see me, I may have lumps and bumps all over my face. I might have had a reaction, but it's worth giving it a go. I would say that's the consistency of Nivea Sensitive when it's a little bit thinner than that. But yeah, very nice. So that's the end of the shave, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you again now on Wednesday for a straight shave. Don't think there's anything getting in the way of that. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye now. Oh, enjoy your weekend.